And hello everybody, welcome back to another live stream. Today we are checking out the title update 1.0.5 and I need to load from what save? Let's go with manual save 1. So here we go, and let me do the settings for the live stream. So just a few moments and I will be so ready. And yeah, there are some secret changes with this update. As you can see, Katsuhime is recruited. Oh no. So first, let's go to our hideout. So that is a secret change. Katsuhime, she's back. I'm so happy. So let's see. So quickly, settings, thumbnail, description, all of that. And let me know, have you already played the update? If you have, let me know what is the most exciting thing about this update. The parkour, the collab, or something else. And I'm almost done with the settings. But let's go into our hideout. Here we can see that we have the quest over here. Right over here. It is called Vision of the Realms. So let's go. So Vision of the Realms, that is gonna be one of the first things we are gonna do and see in this update. So no, what do you think? Is this drawing you back? And welcome. Debra, how are you? Welcome to live stream. Hopefully you're doing fine. So only a couple more little things. Shadows is the game. And Skatha is my name. Badum! That actually rhymed. So, can you hear me all right? Can you see anything? And Puppet Master, welcome. How are you? Welcome to the live stream, mate. And I have to restart the live stream on my phone, so don't worry. The little boy at the hideout is glitched out. He has a conversation bubble, but I cannot interact with him. And for me, he's repeating the same lines again and again. So yeah, he's bugged, and also Yagoro, he's also bugged for me. Yeah, I think I have done the settings for the live stream, so let's go. Did they add the new gear set? And yes, they did. I think it's Dead by Daylight gear or something. Yeah, it is Spirit/Oni gear, depending on the character. So let's go to dual packs, access the category, and huge shout out to Ubisoft. They actually gifted me this with the early access to some of the materials like improved parkour videos, patch notes, etc. Unfortunately, I was in middle of my night shift, so I wasn't able to edit everything. But yeah, here it is, here it is. But yeah, huge shout out to Casper and Ubisoft for providing me this. So we are definitely gonna use these, but before we start the quest, we actually need to do some engravings. Alright, minor glitching on my end. Hopefully it doesn't affect the stream, so let's... Wrong weapon. Here, Kanto. And that is absolutely beautiful. Blood is like flowing from it. Oh, yeah. So, heal over time while in stalking zone. Nice perk in my opinion. Yo, Joshua, how are you? The trinket, 20% damage reduction while moving. Not bad, not bad. And I think that is better perk-wise than the Balatro Trinket that hasn't been found yet. And here we are having deep cuts, blood flowing or ascending from it. So that is really nice. 70% days build up on hit when health is 30%. Also we are having the headpiece. It is like the head banner thingy. So the face will remain like this. Restore 20% health when health is 10%. Really nice, really nice. And also we are having the mount over here. Maurice not alive, not really dead. This horse is proof that something exists beyond the veil, and it is not. And I'm not gonna even try to pronounce that word because I have slept like 2-3 hours before I started editing and making content. But yeah, pretty solid one. And if you did spot, the horse actually has the third eye. So let's go to the weapons. Let's change this to Kanabo. Killing an enemy inflicts bleed in 10-meter radius. Maurice for him as well. Ooh. Trinket right over here. So same 20% damage reduction from here. That Oni gear is looking so awesome. 50% critical chance for 5 seconds after armor break. And of course the headpiece, Oni's gaze. 25% critical chance for 5 seconds after applying bleed. So awesome. And I was actually checking this marker thingy on the inventory didn't work for me. I think one of these are bugged. Ooh, actually not. It was... Yeah, okay, so it was just on my first try. So, no biggie. But let's engrave everything.
Tomiko told me about Koshiro. She said that his closest friends are trees.
Mission
Is
in
that
the
a
update.
problem?
Doing
Nope.
great, hope you're
Before I
doing well.
met you.
And thank you, Cleopatra. I am doing pretty fine, actually. So, let's do the engravings. I think it's there by the... Nice. Is there any new story content asking? Because if not, I'll update but won't get until Thursday. Actually, there is a quest. It is short, but it is pretty sweet in my opinion. So this time I'm not complaining about the length. I already did do it once. So yeah. It is the collaboration between Assassin's Creed Shadows and Dead by Daylight.
Hello there.
And here we are not having the headgear on, but you will see. So, Tanto, let's do the... I know this is quite awful these days, but let's put it in anyways. To the Trinket. Actually, that Trinket ability, or Engraving, we are currently having no legendary perks whatsoever. So that actually could be nice for that. And I like the engravings. Read their patch updates, new story mission, and they supposedly fixed the item screen saying we got new items. There is To the Dead by Daylight and Thrown to the Dogs. Oh yeah, that was added as well. Thrown to the Dogs for everybody for free. You are absolutely correct about that. And let's do like stealth build, so enemies are less efficient at detecting sound. And in case we are getting into combat, let's go with the vault over enemies while sprinting. And to the Yasuke's gear, to the Ganabo. Yeah, the Thrown to the Dogs quest was pre-order bonus. Yes, absolutely. You are 100% correct on that one. And that is also correct. And we didn't even have to claim that from Ubisoft Connect. It was automatically added. So let's see. Attacks cannot be interrupted. We are definitely getting that one. For this one, this is a little bit harder. Either this one. Trigger poison with posture attacks. Let's do that one. Just for the fun of it. And of course we need this one. Can parry unblockable attacks. The best perk in the game for Yasuke. To the helmet, let's see. I absolutely want to try this or this. Reflect projectiles towards enemies on parry and trigger samurai stand on death once per combat. Let's try this one. Alright, and let's test this one. So I'm just gonna hover over everything that we have. And if you remember, if you can like check mark everything, let me know. I absolutely don't remember. So this is gonna take a couple seconds so we can prove that it is working or not. Can you try to find Dead by Daylight collaboration quest so I can... Yeah, absolutely. It is in the hideout, at the stables, and Tomiko actually will send you to the quest. Okay, so we are having... I think I actually should sell some of my weapons. I am having ridiculous amount of weapons at the moment. So, let's see. yeah, let me know your thoughts, your opinions, your questions while we are doing this. So I will answer in the meanwhile. So I think Shadows will be worth completing for me when they added all the updates and gear packs. I'm like 30% through the game at the moment and haven't played much. Yeah, might be, but also you are missing out on some early stuff. Like the Ronin Mon thing. Regardless of the level, we were getting huge amounts of mana until this update. I did play this when the update did go live, and I was able to collect only like 72, 73, something like that, Mon from one Ronin, so that is definitely reduced. Okay, so we are having the same glitch as I had before the live stream, so as you can see, it won't go anywhere. I hover over it and the check mark, well, the exclamation mark comes back every time, so for me it is broken.
Go safely.
Let's disappear now, was wondering, but yeah, it is not fixed, at least not for me. And in our hideout, here is the quest. So let's start it, and before that I'm gonna show the photo mode updates, and that shouldn't take that long, to be honest. And that is kinda loud. And we have multiple different music options right over here. Also the time of day slider right over here. Also the preview thing is fixed. We can preview and roll toggle at the same time. So yeah, definitely once a week for the quest, for the keys, for the battle pass. Because the battle pass, it is free, but at some point we are getting new one, so you may wanna do some quests so you can get all of the rewards. That one goes away. Oh, it does, Joshua. I actually didn't know that, because I honestly I gave up on the checkmark thingy, alert thingy, right after I saw, when I was hovering, that it didn't go anywhere on one weapon. And for me it seems to be random on which weapon it will be, but it has so far been the katanas, either Yasuke or Naoe. Yeah, definitely story for last, that is solid option. And you actually may get the most out of the game that way. I kinda actually wish the music was randomized or somehow would be tied to the environment we are in, if that makes sense, when we open the photo mode. So kinda random, but not kind of. So there. Music. Here we are having the frames. I think this is new, the cinematic. yeah, cinematic, it is new, and also the portrait mode, it is new. But on the stickers, somehow I'm not able to use the hue, luminance and saturation. And I don't think there is new... Ooh. For these I can. Lol. Oh. So we can do it for these. Alright, got it. So, for like these, we can do it, but for these, we cannot do it. So let's see, saturation, hue. Let's go a little bit smaller. Down here. And here. And also if you go here. So that is the headgear for Naoe. Little change, but I'm so glad the cuts and the death look is staying. So happy about that. Also the camera speed. Does the mummy costume now make ground sound? What ground sound? Autofocus. On the filters I didn't spot anything new. And here, time of the day. But facial expressions, let's see. I actually have been asking for the facial expressions publicly since I started streaming and uploading things from Valhalla. But before that I always was wondering why we didn't have these. Alright, picture. Now let's roll out a little bit so we can see the poses. And I actually love the blood effect. Yeah. No worries, no worries. Take your time, and we are about to start the collab quest really soon. This is the last thing on the photo mode, the poses. Oh, that is actually nice. Balancing the weapon. So, definitely we have huge amounts of poses. Well, We could have more, but I'm happy what we have at the moment. That is absolutely beautiful. Little bit clipping issues right over there, but that's fine. And that is the basic cut. So, as you can see, we have tons of these. So last picture. There, absolutely beautiful. So let's start the quest.
What is it, Tomiko?
One of our people. There has been no sign of them for days.
Is this unusual? Where were they when you last heard from them?
Akashi. And you are right. It would not be concerning, if not for their last message.
Go on.
They spoke of missing villagers. A strange presence. I fear our agent may have fallen victim to the same fate.
I will go there and see what I can find.
Be careful. Something feels very wrong about this.
Alright, so we can get the quest. The icon should be appear here. And only thing you need is to unlock Yasuke. And of course check the patch notes for any further details. Also, if you find the Balatro Trinket before anybody else, let me know in the comments. But yeah, new ally recruited. I already had her, so this is the same save file I have been using for the live streams, and you have been seeing the Katsuhime was missing, so definitely I will start buying those outfits at some point. Let's go with, I mean, this combo is awesome. Katsuhime and Yaya. But where okay, let's see. Change outfit. Ooh. Yeah, she's already veteran, so maxed out. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to find Katsuhime in the hideout when I was trying. So, after stables, just on the edge of Harima and Izumi Setsu, Vision of the Realms, unusual disappearances have been reported in a small fishing village, one of the League's own scouts among them. So it doesn't matter if you are going here or here, pretty much the same distance, but let's go as Yasuke. And definitely by the looks, the Dead by Daylight gear, it is most appealing look from the Helix store, in my opinion. And one thing for the photo mode, sorry about this, but headgear. Okay, so some issues with that.
to live my life, wondering what could be.
So let's try. Okay, there. But unfortunately, there is no expressions. Well, sorry, there are, but they are down here. Somehow it didn't let me go here when I first tried. But here, let's see the poses. So a little bit different poses than Naoe. And we are definitely changing the short before doing anything.
Do you really want all that responsibility?
So, quick katana change. Claw of the Tides, instantly posture. Yeah, let's go with that one. That perk is insane, although we don't have engravings. Alright, so. One thing here. Okay, didn't work. Well, kind of. But on the horse, we have the third eye. I mean, I actually do like the armor. Thankfully we are having a Ronin over here. Kaboom, boom, boom. And as you can see, 256 mon. Definitely much less than previously. I was getting 500 to up to 1000 mon per Ronin, but now it is it is so much nerfed. Guess I'm going on launch. You can't do nothing on storage property. Training gets elite and watch. Oh, thank you for the support. They should make Yasuke look like zombie. Like I kinda understand. Well, you are seeing in a moment why. Oh,
where is everyone?
There. Oh, that is sinister. But let's take a look of the armor. It is... Well, I'm not gonna spoil before we are getting there. But just look at the shoulder pads. The chest piece. In my opinion, kinda awesome.
A diary might have noted some recent occurrences.
And I'm not gonna read everything. Just quick heads up. Like the helmet, I think the helmet would look better on red armor. That might be. That might be.
Caught in a fisherman's net. The villager called it evil, blamed it for the disappearances.
So if we go back to the inventory, let's try to customize. I mean, maybe with this armor. Cinder Oni armor. What do you think about this one? So this or this? Or this? Honestly, I kinda like this one. So here, and I actually didn't do this one.
The smell.
You like the armor? Me too, me too. Oh, okay, I like the shoulder pads. Oh, mysterious drawing. This drawing depicts a red cross in front of lone tree by a dock, with a menacing demon lurking nearby.
This is not a drawing done for pleasure.
So let's see. I'm guessing that the Balatro Trinket might be somewhere in here, maybe. Or it has to do something with the quest. Not sure.
Not a place for a book of this quality.
And this is really long letter. So I'm scrolling slowly through it. I'm skinned, cannot afford these packs since I bought Oblivion Remastered. Well, I definitely will say you made the right decision, since you got the game, and this is just a pack for a game, so definitely a totally new game versus microtransactions. So definitely smart choice, and I'm always pro for the game over the microtransactions. Unfortunately, I don't think the crossover items will be ever shown on the weeklies or on the weekly reset selection. Same thing was happening
The
with
story
Valhalla.
of a killer taken harshly by death and put to an even darker purpose. The Oni.
So I actually think the same will apply here as well. That is just regular box, so it doesn't have the trinket,
Fitting.
and
The ground here has been recently turned.
if you have missed, here you will have 30 keys if you want, or if you have missed them already. So leave, dig, let's dig. You dig it. Badamch. Okay, that joke was awful. What is this?
Look at this thing. No wonder they tried to bury it. What is this? What is happening?
Good, but I think it's more appropriate to say, yeah, it doesn't fit the setting. And I really like the background music. Not a huge fan of that almost like Darth Vader breathing. But the music, it is awesome. I think they removed the grey mane on the mask and gave it a helmet with horns. True. Not into Skyrim, but full game versus skins is no-brainer. Yeah, definitely, absolutely. I hope they make an armor packing inspired on the 4 Heavenly Kings. Oh, that would be awesome. Alright, so Naoe. Oblivion Remastered on PC is amazing. 3 mods, etc. Nice. And guys,
This place. Where am I?
if you haven't, remember to smash that like button. That would be much appreciated. Okay, so I want to explore a little bit more, just in case the Balatro Trinket is lurking somewhere in here. But yeah, I think the overall parkouring system has been improved like greatly. Hear the heartbeat. But that armor would have been awesome. Okay, he's there. I found the red gate, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah.
The villagers. Something murdered them as they were trying to escape. I must find a way to unlock this gate.
Curse of the Pharaohs, and also what was the quest called in okay, so maybe we do the in the Ghost of Tsushima. It was like spooky themed as well. So I think that should be left last. And maybe that one first, then there, and there. Ooh, the heartbeat. So the Oni is coming closer. There. And these things, they are alert systems. And you don't want to trigger these ones. Alright, he's there. The monkey armor quest in Ghost of Tsushima. I think it was that. It was... how I would say it... Yeah. Me neither.
This totem removed the seal from the gate.
Oh! I actually got a little bit scared with that one. Okay, so here.
Stay low. Stay hidden.
This is gonna be tough. Okay, come on. So, there, and last one over there. Oh no. Come on. Okay, he's there. Okay. Looking into the well. I remember when the Witcher 3 sold outfits back for pretty cheap. Yeah, I mean like $5 per set. It would be, in my opinion, a fair price. There we go. And that's why you don't want to get caught. That's why. Oh my god. And this... It is almost like me at the moment. Because, believe it or not, this is... Even though this can be really short quest, like 15 minutes or under, if you are doing everything really quickly, it is actually really exciting quest, in my opinion. And the best thing is, for this one, it is free. Yeah. I am actually a little bit scared. Just don't poke here, Come on! And yeah, he is teleporting, by the way.
One left.
Ooh. Come on, come on, come on. Let's get the F out of here. Alright, alright, alright. Almost there, almost there, almost there. We need to get up there. Come on. Last one, last one, last one. Kaboom!
Done. Now to leave this place. A way
Fuck.
out.
Oh no, he's there, he's there, he's there.
I think I made it.
But first... Ooh.
The gate. It is open.
No, 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 no. Yeah, let's go, let's go. I was trying to do something because they will comment when there is no harm whatsoever. And I actually really like the style. They made this like cutscene, select character. Back into the real world, as you can see. But
It seems I did not return alone.
kaboom, boom, boom. Oh no. Yeah, didn't go as planned. Right, let's see. Oh, we cannot use the allies at all in this battle. They are lost. Oh my. Dodging with Yasuke can be awful. Okay, let's see, let's see. Come on, how is... Just barely. And definitely there is a challenge. Beat the highest difficulty with this one. I mean, definitely the hardest boss in the whole game in my opinion.
The rules have changed. You are in my world now. Let us finish this!
Come on, come on, come on. I was dodging. Kaboom!
I do not truly know what I have just seen, but I must tell Tomiko. Tell her something of what happened here.
So yeah. And still we cannot use allies. Alright, so back to the hideout. We are getting trinkets, but those are not the Balatro Trinkets. So let's see. And no Balatro anywhere. Kaboom! Here we go. The last part of the quest.
The villagers. Am I? I'm sorry.
So let's see. Can we find anything? And there. That move I was trying to do. The vertical ledge jump. And hide gaining back eject. Alright, let's try. No, did it work? Woo! So, back to the mount. Let's follow the road and let me know what else you want to see. And what else was in the patch notes? The Balatro parkour update, photo mode update. What else? The collaboration that we are currently almost finishing up. the inventory menu alert. Yo, Ropo, how are you? Is that the in-game thumbnail? That is the actual outfit. That is the actual outfit, and we have the legendary parkourist in the chat. In the chat. Yo, how are you? I actually just watched your meeting video and I really loved it. And so happy for you, mate. So let's go here, play as Naoe. I'm in love with this outfit. I got just ask Ubisoft. I'm absolutely sure they will provide you the access as well. That's why I'm streaming after Thor. I was under embargo because of this set. And the horse, the third eye, absolutely loving this one. Ooh, I actually wonder. Oh, even with riding we can. There. Spirit in shadow. That is absolutely badass. And the headgear on and off. I like it both ways actually. And those cuts, they are just deep. Oh, I didn't actually, on the first time I didn't see the rotting flesh. That's amazing actually. So let's finish up the quest and then I'm actually gonna humiliate myself in front of one and only Ropo, or as Finns like me say it, Ropo. Usually not fan of the fantasy type stuff, but I love that fit. Same here, same here. Even though I love both the fantasy stuff and more grounded. So that is, but this one, it has to be one of the best ones in my recent memory. And the perks are actually pretty okay. Oh, and let's see. So we are having the Shattered Tanto, heal over time while in stalking zone, 20% damage reduction while moving, 17% days build up on hit when health is 30%, and restore 20% health when health is 10%. So that is absolutely amazing. Probably not the best perks, but they are still pretty alright. And I love the shadow thingy trail behind the horse. There we go, there we go. By the way, Robo, was that your footage that was used and sent by Ubisoft? The parkour ones? Because the first thing that came to mind it was actually you. They actually sent like pretty huge pack of clips, screenshots, and all of that. So I was wondering if that was your gameplay. Okie almost here. Let's speak to Tomiko. So we are finishing the quest where we started it. So here.
I'm glad to see you return, Naoe. What news of Akashi?
Nothing of what I saw was good. Some menace had already killed everyone in the village by the time I got there. Most likely our scout too.
Oh, that's... How can that be? Who did this?
All I can tell is I was attacked by what looked like an Oni.
An Oni?
It looked like an Oni. I do not know what it was.
An Oni. Of course, people tell tales of such demons, but to defeat one is a great victory.
I survived it. I cannot say any more than that.
It is in the nature of such Oni to forever menace us mortals. Survival is a gift.
There is a chance it may return?
Who can know the mind of an Oni?
Well, whatever may come, we will be ready.
Actually, how many times they can say Oni in one cutscene? Still, that was pretty solid. That was pretty solid quest. Short but sweet in my opinion. So let's take a closer look of so huge deep wound over here, minor cut over there, so many scars, and those dead eyes. Alright, autofocus not focusing. There we go. Filters, black and white. And I think this is also improved. I mean, this is a little bit faster than it used to be. Let's see. I kinda love this vertical one. Perfect for basically anything. Stickers, online service error, of course, time of day, how about midnight? That is kind of perfect lighting. Surprised, sad, offensive, happy. Doesn't fit, but whatever. But yeah, really loving this set. And the blood effect ascending from the wounds. It is just adding up. But still, no news about the Balatro Trinket. At least the last time I checked. Let's try to humiliate ourselves. I have an awful like parkour thingy over here. Jason, yeah, the skin is looking badass, absolutely. So, oh. There. Okay, so over here we are hanging. Wasn't a glitch, or was it? I don't know. Okay, let's try. Just beat the event, and it was scary as hell. I mean the heartbeat, loud heartbeat. It was spot on in my opinion. Probably the Osaka, city of Osaka will be better for this one. So let's try. Or Fukushima. Kyoto, well, why not? Yeah, absolutely agreeing with you. Short but sweet. Here we go. Ooh, actually, so we should be getting more mon from the contract. So let's see. No mon, 900. I don't think that is that much more than it used to be. Alright, which way? Somewhere there. We can see a mummy butt. Well, maybe. Those underwear thingies, absolutely fantastic bandages. So even those were changed for this one. Okay. Goddamn bamboos. Definitely liking those side foothold things. Let's see, because I actually suck at parkouring. I would have to have perfect playground for that one. So let's see. I'm pretty sure Robotopoulos would thrive anywhere. And this time I'm actually not gonna even try to destroy the shrines. By the way, if anybody was wondering about that. And this is not good place in my opinion. As you can see, definitely I need some improvements when it is coming to the parkour. Because my style of playing, it is like Leroy Jenkins.
Here died the great fool of Owari, a victim of his own ambition.
Okay, that was new to me. New line. Tennoji Temple. At least I haven't heard that one before. Okay, no, nothing there. And those backflips, absolutely gorgeous. Let's see. I don't think I have been jumping that far previously. So let me know if that is new. The distance when jumping. I actually think that is something that have been changed. So that is pretty much my parkour skills. Let's try the same with Yasuke. Just to show I suck even more. Lol. came from there. Nope. Come on, Yasuke. So, definitely the distance is not working for Yasuke. But what do you guys think? I think personally that Yasuke is a little bit faster with parkouring after the update. Okay, that is not... That wasn't working, but... Okay, no. Nope. I want to try the side eject. Okay, definitely we need more dense areas for that one. Did he die? What? Bleeding?
Somebody's over there. Let's go there.
Don't come here. Okay. And there, bleed effect on enemies. Boom! Here we go. So let's find that is looking promising. So let's see. No. Nope. I think we gained height. Not 100% sure. Let's see. Over here. Why he's doing that, I have zero ideas. So Yasuke is also getting the height gaining back jumps. So there. Okay, let's see what's over here. No theater. But I have been visiting here before. Oh, and she's having her head. I am pretty sure I killed her by decapitation. So, let me see the patch notes. What we are having there. Balatro Trinket parkour improvements, vertical jump, sprint toggle lock, enhanced back and side ejects, photo mode update, bug fixes, balancing, aka nerfing, world quests, stealth, combat, visuals, hideout, platform fixes. So, I definitely need more time with my parkour skills, but I think this was everything for a moment. But please don't go anywhere. Let's see if we have anybody live streaming at the moment so we can rate them, aka the Wolf Raid. I think Raptor is live, so let's rate Raptor. So let's see. Is Raptor live at the moment? No. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. So let's join Raptor live stream. So thank you for watching. Remember to hit the like, subscribe for more, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.